We're going to regret this. Welcome back to Wonderland On Points, everybody. This is your host, Mary Ellen. We are so excited. This podcast is presented by Yahoo Travel, and we do not normally put the full thing on YouTube, but this is a fun surprise for today.
Yep, here we are. We've decided maybe to give a shot at putting the minis on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how much work it is, and then we'll decide if we're going to continue it. But, you know, the great news is that if you come watch us on YouTube instead of just listening to us, you get to see adorable things like this tea mug that I'm holding up.
Which is very cute.
It's so cute, right? It's adorable. It was a gift from my nanny children. But those of you who are just listening, you don't even know. I'm not even going to describe it for you. Now you just have to come over to YouTube and see what's happening. Anyways, it's a mini,
I
guys.
have one more
and
prize.
because
Hold on.
I forgot.
In that vein, one more thing that you can see.
Wait.
On
You know
YouTube.
What? You know what I think I can do? You know what? Hold on.
Oh. Look at that. If you are on YouTube, you got to see a sneak peek at a prize that we are going to give away for our upcoming 200th episode celebration. We have more than one prize, which are all pretty stinking awesome. So make sure you're subscribed to the podcast so you know how to enter. Our 200th episode is coming up on the 25th, on Wednesday the 25th. It'll be a midweek mini, and we are super excited about it.
We are pumped. We cannot believe that we have reached 200 episodes. And some of you guys have literally been here since the beginning. There was someone, Katie, one of our listeners the other day in our Facebook group, somebody asked a question about, have we done an episode about Chicago? And Katie comes over here like, yep, I think it was episode 7. And I was like, I didn't even know that.
Girl,
like that is so impressive.
I love a fangirl.
Yes. I was like, this is the best. Also, just FYI, we didn't ever do a full episode about Chicago. So I feel like I'm going to go on a trip just for you guys because I did go and it was a points trip. Have no idea why we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, you can handle this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
mama, you got it.
Take one for the team, hop on the train.
Okay, guys. Well, it is a midweek mini, and we love to do a news roundup in the middle of the week. So today we're going to get into all the things that have been going on in the world of points and miles over the past week. Now, keep in mind, we record these episodes. They come out a few days later, so things are always changing. But here are some things that have been on our radar this week. The first one is for the Amex lovers in the house, which is myself for sure, and you, Joanna.
Oh, yes.
We love Amex. We love our Amex Golds. And my family also has an Amex Platinum. And what that means is on our Amex Gold card, on our Platinum account, we have Resy credits. These are literally my favorite credits in all of the points and miles world because they are so easy to use. What it is, it's a dining credit. With the Amex Gold, you get $50 each half of the year. So you can go buy yourself either one really nice meal, maybe 2 smaller meals. With the Platinum, it's insane. You get $100 every quarter to Resy restaurants. And so any restaurant that is on the Resy platform, all you have to do is go eat there and pay with that credit card, and you get a statement credit for that amount. As long as you don't go over, you get the statement credit. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And I do think that people believe that you have to use Resy, which is a reservation app. That is a total misconception, guys. You do not have to make a reservation. You don't have to go through the app. The only thing you have to use the app to do is find a list of the partner restaurants. Some of you may be like me, where within an hour of your house, there's one place you can eat. So I'd like to save these maybe more for vacations. Just a reminder, don't use it the night before it expires because it will post for the next half of the year and you will lose it.
Still traumatized. A little PTSD still from that.
Yes, I am. I'm saving this next one. I didn't know if we're going to do something in Albuquerque, but I think we should look up the Resy restaurants in Albuquerque because I have one right now to use. Anyways,
I may have already used some of mine. Maybe. I love those credits. I use them like right away because I get so excited about them. But the good news is I do make reservations sometimes because a lot of the restaurants are popular and people are going there. So it's free to use Resy and make reservations. It's not hard to do. But the exciting thing is they're expanding. So Resy now has another part to it, and it's this thing called Tock. TOCK has now been like acquired or whatever through Resy. It's not fully live. I think they're hoping by this summer, but it has a lot of vineyards and wineries and some other like nice high-end restaurants. So soon those people who have the Amex Gold, Amex Platinum, you might can be going and having a nice little afternoon at a winery and having, at least a hefty part of it discounted. So that's a pretty exciting news.
It is, because Missouri does actually have a wine country. People don't know this often. They are surprised by it, but there's a lot of wineries within 30 minutes of my house. So I haven't dug into it yet, but I'm like, please, oh, please, oh, please let me have more than one way to use my Resy credit near my house.
Yeah, I went on to Talk and just kind of played around with it, and I found several options near me. And then a brand new, this one was to Resy, not to Talk, but a brand new Italian restaurant near me just came on Resy, and it is so good. I was like, this is the greatest thing to happen in my neighborhood in years. Super excited about it. Okay, so that is the news in the world of Amex and Resy, but we have a lot more news for you.
Global Entry finally is back up and running. It was closed for about 17 days because of the partial government shutdown, and it's back. But as with everything, you guys, that's today. We don't know what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, it could be blown up again. And even though it is back up and running, I have heard time and time and time again that the delays are just massive right now.
Yeah, they might be. Definitely check in on that. Plan to get to the airport early. If you're listening to this, then maybe you have lounge access, so it's fun to get to the airport early anyway. But definitely check in on that before you go to the airport because you don't want to miss a flight. Nobody wants to go through that. Personally, I live in the DC area. I know BWI has been good. Reports have been good lately. But over the last couple weeks, there have definitely been horror stories of people waiting 3 hours. I saw one place, I think it was New Orleans. The line was like backed up into the parking deck or something truly crazy and insane. So do a little research on your local airport before you head there right now, just to make sure that you're good to go with TSA.
Yeah, download the MyTSA app and use that to at least try to gauge a little bit of how long it's going to be taking you.
Okay, more news, and this is not good news, guys.
Not
This is
womp womp. Let me wait. Let's see if they have a. Yeah, I don't know how to search a sound that sounds like womp womp. So
womp
I was
womp.
going to
Do
enter
our own
something
sound
there.
effects.
Womp womp womp. This is what happens when we try something new live.
Hilton, guys. Hilton is being sneaky. Okay. Hyatt shared a lot of bad news with us recently. They are changing their award chart. It's a devaluation. Things are going to get more expensive. They made a whole announcement with pop and circumstance, and, it wasn't great. Hilton, on the other hand, decided to sneak in the middle of the night and make changes, hoping that no one would notice. But you know what? We all noticed. We all noticed.
Yeah, they couldn't pull anything over on us. And I'm honestly really peeved about this because I was very set on doing a little bit of a Hilton pivot. I've gotten a number of targeted offers in the mail, and it's like, okay, is there nothing good left in the world? What are they doing?
Yeah, I will say this, Hilton, if you are listening, please hear this. You guys have the best free night certificate in the points and miles game because there is no cap on what those certificates can be used for. And so they are still insanely valuable, even more valuable, right? Because the points price is going up on a lot of properties. So if you are someone listening, you're thinking about getting into the Hilton world, pay attention to card offers that give you free night certificates because those are exceptionally valuable. If I was getting in the Hilton game, my strategy would be to go whichever routes give me or help me accumulate the most free night certificates.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, there are a few elevated card offers that are coming with a nice chunk of points and a free night certificate. So be on the lookout for those. But there's also a few cards that provide free night certificates with spend. So if you wanted to go all in on a Hilton strategy and direct your spend that way, that would be another way to stack up those free night certificates, because that is the way to go to some of those high end luxury properties that you would never ever be able to stay at, because these are maxing out at 250,000 points a night is your highest Hilton stay, and you can use the free night certificate literally for that if you wanted. So that's crazy. You know who's really good at this? Everyone should go follow is Amanda Exploring.
Yes.
We have talked about getting her on. We are planning to do it. She's a very busy lady, but she knows her stuff when it comes to acquiring these free night certificates.
Yeah, she did an incredible presentation at the Travel More conference, and we have been back and forth with her several times, and it just hasn't lined up yet, wanting her to come on and share more about her Hilton strategy, because she has done just incredible things with Hilton and Hilton cards. So she definitely is a great follow on Instagram. And you know what? There was also a little bit, speaking of the free night certificates, a little bit of Marriott news for Marriott fans.
Yes, and this is good. This is amazing because Marriott already had the opportunity to top off their free night certificates. I think that the general free night certificate from Marriott typically is a property up to 50,000 points a night, and previously you could add 15,000 points to that to get kind of to that next tier. Now you can top off with up to 25,000 points, which is really, really nice if you're trying to get, because those properties move up, it's the dynamic pricing. So the more they are in cash, the more they are in points. And this is going to allow you to just get a little bit further with a free night certificate than you could before. And I think it's very enticing. They just ended an offer that had some free nights on it. And so that would have been nice. And then being able to combine with maybe a transfer bonus from Chase to do some top offs, I think could have been a really good option for some people. So at least a little bit of good news rolling out here in the midst of all of the nonsense.
It's true. And remember, the other good news is we're going to have a giveaway coming up very soon on our 200th episode. Make sure you are following. If you're listening to the podcast, hopefully you're already following us, but we will share all the details on our 200th episode. And please, if you want more points and miles news throughout the week, sign up for the Why Wonder newsletter. We are going to have a link right here in our show notes. We really want you to join us. We're having fun with this. It's only 2 newsletters a week, so it's not overwhelming. It's not every single day, but you will get one newsletter that I write, one newsletter from Joe, and they are really fun, and we hope that you guys are enjoying that. If you have ideas for newsletters, guess what? You can share them with us. Send us a DM. We are so happy to get ideas from you guys and cover the topics that you want covered. So shoot us a message if you have a great idea.
Yeah, we would absolutely love that. And we're thinking about doing another series again, answering listener questions as midweek minis. So Facebook, DMs, all the places that you can find in the show notes. You are welcome to reach out to us with those ideas, with those questions. And then one last thing before we go, we just want to tell you about one of our favorite partners, Comfrt, because although neither of us are wearing Comfrt right now, we
That's
both
rare,
basically
honestly.
live. That is, I know, I'm actually shook. And it's just because I need to do laundry because I have been so busy and everything's dirty.
It's
Also,
true.
don't buy your kids light colored Comfrt, okay? But also, the stains come out of these Comfrt hoodies really easily. I don't know if there's something about the material, but I have not had a problem getting stains out to this point, knock on wood.
My husband was literally just saying, I overheard him talking to my son about how my son all he wants to wear is his Comfort hoodies still at school. And so he literally, my husband's like, I wash them every single week. They just get washed and worn, washed and worn. And he's like, as soon as I wash them, he wears them again. And I'm like,
Yes.
I mean, when you have something great, you just want to keep wearing it every day.
It's so true. It's so true. Juliet, my daughter, has now gotten a cheetah print Comfort hoodie, and 2 of her friends at school have them. So now they do this thing once a week where they wear their matching cheetah print Comfort
Love it.
hoodies. It's the cutest. You guys, it is the best brand for the money that I think I've ever purchased. Like, to me, when you're spending this little on things, typically they're falling apart. They're not very soft. They're kind of scratchy. I'm telling you, I think these things are so high quality, so well made, and the prices are reasonable. And we have a discount code for you, which is crazy.
Yeah, 15% off. And I know that it's getting warmer outside. At least we hope, okay? This week, this is so rude, Joanna. We had a day of 83 degrees. We had like 75, then we had 83. If you could see out my window right now, I am literally watching snowflakes fall. It was 83 yesterday, and now it is snowing and in the 30s. So just when you think it's warming up, it snows again. But in preparation for it warming up, Joanna and I are going on a girls trip. If you follow us online, you may have heard me talk about it, trying to gear up for it in a few weeks. And I bought us coordinating Comfrt PJs for our trip. So we're going to be kind of like your daughter and her little matching friends.
It's going to be so cute. And I'm so excited to feel the material because I haven't gotten to touch it yet. But I bought just the kind of sweatpant material shorts to go with the VIP airplane mode hoodie, which I'm obsessed with, guys. I'm obsessed with the silk
I'm kind of
lined
jealous.
hood.
I don't have that one.
Maybe you should get it. Anyways, but the shorts are awesome too. They are obviously thicker. They're not like a light material, but they're really comfortable and they don't feel hot and sweaty and gross, even on the warm day I was wearing them, because we had an 80-degree day as well. And I was outside this morning. It was 35 degrees. I was wearing a coat and I was like, this is just
spring
rude.
Is crazy. Spring is crazy, guys. But we are happy that you are here with us. We're happy that you joined us. Hopefully you caught the YouTube. We're trying to beef up our YouTube a little bit, so you'll be seeing more and more on YouTube. You can always get the audio to our episodes on YouTube. I have literally streamed podcasts on YouTube before I don't even need to see anything, right? I just like stream it through my TV so it's out loud in my house. I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe I'm the only weird one who does that while I'm folding laundry and stuff. So you can always stream our audio through YouTube, but we're going to try to get more videos up for you guys as well. So find us, Wonderland on Points podcast, over on YouTube, and we will see you next week.
Guys, it's been so great having you here. And yeah, like she said, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. We hope you learned something new and feel inspired to plan your next trip.
Remember, we're travelers sharing our experiences, not financial advisors. So always do your own research and make informed decisions.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow so you never miss a Points and Miles tip.
We'll see you next time on Wonderland on Points.